Hey there. Today, I'm going to be reviewing water bottles. We've got a ThermoFlask, and we've got the LTT store water bottle. Same size, about that. And one costs a whole lot more than the other. Uh, and I think that's the most important thing to get out of the way right now. I buy these ThermoFlasks here from Costco. They'll always come in a 2-pack. Sometimes they have different sizes. I think they just follow the trends at the time. Uh, but frankly, you get two of these for the price that you're spending on getting one of these. You have to pay in USD. It only comes with one of them. And yeah, sometimes there's sales. But frankly, after shipping, let's say they're about the same price, but clearly one is a very better deal than the other. So what the heck is different between these two water bottles to cause such a different price gap here? Let's start. Well, no, you know what? Let's start with the LTT water bottle. The best thing I can say about it is the printing, the design. Um, it would be a sin to put stickers on this because, pink and green, very ugly. But say you choose a different color, they come in plenty. Very nice, very very nice. It's got a little motherboard on it. They've had other ones as well, but yeah, very nice. You also get their very good customer support. So if something goes wrong with this, you can email them. I'm sure just to get a new one. That being said, I get the other water bottle at Costco, which you can just return anytime you want. Key differences between these two water bottles. The bottom, the ThermoFlask, it's got a little rubber on it. Let's take it off. I'm gonna expose its little rubber, little grip. That is so nice to have. I would very much like the LTT store water bottle to also include this. It does a few things. A grip. So if you're prone to knocking things over, this should help a tiny little bit. It also helps if it falls over and lands on the bottom. It makes less of a ding, less of a bang. Yeah, the only time I don't like using this is in my car's cup holders, for example. Just the way they are, I typically would take this off before putting my bottle in the car. But if it's the choice, if you've got the option, then yeah, way better. Second thing, are the cap, the top. So this is a non-removable or non-adjustable grip, and it's kind of small. I've got 3 fingers in there, and all of the plastic is kind of sharp. Sharp might be too aggressive, but it's not. It's a bit sharp. You don't want to just go ripping your fingers along it. Whereas this one, it fits 3 in a pinky, 3 very comfortably, but there's no sharpness, and also it swings. It makes for a more comfortable holder for sure. And that sharpness follows to the cap as well. So this cap, not that sharp to take off. This one, again, the sharpness isn't the right word, but it doesn't feel premium in comparison. The LTT water bottle, it's just rougher. I very much like the top of the ThermoFlask better. All in general. Now I could talk about the coldness of the water, because that's my use case. I drink water. What I'll do is I'll fill the bottles up before going to bed. Next day, I can use them throughout the day, and they're both cold, and They last as long as I'm drinking the water. It's, you know, they're not the most tall bottles, and if you're drinking water, you're gonna drink it. It's gonna stay cold as long as you're drinking it for. Um, they serve the same function fine. The ThermoFlask, being essentially half the price, is like way better. The only thing the ThermoFlask doesn't have is pretty stuff printed on it. That's the big thing. I put a little sticker on mine, um, and this has a nice motherboard print, and that truly is the biggest difference. I on sale, I could recommend the LTT water bottle. However, my top has started leaking. I don't know if it'll leak now if I just start jiggling around a bunch, but uh, like there's just water. I haven't opened it on this video, and there's this water. It's just getting wet. In my ThermoFlask, I've actually owned longer and used more than the LTT water bottle, and it's been fine. So yeah, it's my little review comparing these two water bottles. I could do it with the bigger versions if you wanted, but spoiler alert, they share the same tops. So that's a pretty big indicator right there. The biggest thing with the bigger ones is that the ThermoFlasks actually come with 2 tops each. So it comes with 2 bottles in the Costco pack. It comes with 2 bottles and 2 tops. One with your spout and another with a straw. And it's one of the best straws. ThermoFlask makes the best straws I've ever used. And when you're just drinking out of like a sippy cup, essentially, that's friggin' awesome. And the LTT store one doesn't. So it's just kind of a, like, yeah, I recommend if you've got a Costco with some ThermoFlasks, any size. I've also got their knockoff to the Stanley Cup. Came in a 2-pack for $30. I could go over that in a different video, but they're great. Highly recommend ThermoFlask, especially in the double pack. Why not? Drink your water, people. Stay hydrated. Peace out.